ما أريد من هذا الشعب إلا أن يزيد في الحمد والشكر إلى الله عز وجل، ويزيد من محبة الوطن، ويزيد من العمل ومضاعفة العمل لما يسعى فيه من خير له وللدولة والأهل. هذا اللي أنا أدوره من الشعب، وربنا إن شاء الله يوفقنا جميعا على ما يحب ويرضى.
لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب، زايد أسسها واليوث وراها، داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها، لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب.
With the most amazing views of Burj Khalifa, this is perfect for New Year's Eve. People come here from all over the world just for the fireworks. And of course, with Burj Al Arab over there, Burj Khalifa, what could be better than this?
Well, we're always grateful to His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, and the royal family. They're an inspiration. For me, they have helped me and my family make Dubai the land of opportunity. I was supposed to choose between Dubai and America, and I chose Dubai, and I encourage others. I will do everything I can to be like a host, like they have been, to encourage others to come here for all that they provide: safety, security, and most of all, the land of tolerance.
Welcome to Pearls of Union, a program that sheds a light on the brightest minds and most inspiring figures in the UAE. In every episode, we dive deep into the journeys of exceptional individuals who turned ambition into achievement and challenges into opportunities. And one of those successful personalities is our special guest for today, and he is Mr. Abdullah Farani, the founder and the CEO of Timeless Properties. Welcome, Mr.
Thank you, Rahma.
Well, I'm so pleased to see you today.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
So, sir, please, in the beginning, we need more details about you to present you to everyone. So, what are the key milestones in your professional journey in the field of properties, and also what exceptional experiences have you gained along the way?
So, born in Afghanistan, at the age of 7, I moved to London, where I was educated. I did my degree in Business and Information Technology, and I was very much interested from then in London in real estate, and I moved in to Dubai around 2006, 2007, where I studied the market. At the time, the market was booming, and I worked for a company called Better Homes, and they were the best leading real estate companies in Dubai at the time, and there was a lot I learned from them. I had the opportunity to choose from any area in Dubai, and at the time I chose downtown, and I chose the Burj Khalifa, the most prestigious building in the world, the tallest building in the world. I studied it extensively, that the fact that it was 2,700 feet, 828 meters with 53 elevators and 900 apartments. I was the Burj Khalifa specialist. I became the expert. The individuals that were buying here were all very high net worth individuals, dignitaries, high officials, ministers, ambassadors, very prominent individuals. They had properties across the whole of Dubai, but this was a novelty to have an apartment in the tallest building in the world. and just liaising with these individuals. We're talking about people from over 180 different nationalities across the world that came to Dubai for the purchase of the amazing properties that were here. And that's where I met these individuals that helped me grow, and to be able to liaise with different people from different cultures, people that were not just interested in properties, but they were also interested in other sectors of Dubai, the trading, because we weren't just selling a property, we were selling the whole lifestyle. The fact that it was still is one of the most safest cities in the world, at no corporate tax, no income tax, and amenities galore. From the 7-star hotels to the amazing restaurants and fine dining, there's so much to offer, and we helped people set up their business, come to Dubai, and it wasn't just the properties they were interested in, it was the schools, the academic side, the healthcare. There's so much on offer that is now surpassed the majority of the American cities and European countries, etc. So it was quite easy in a way, because when they came in here, they could see for themselves how successful Dubai was. And this was many years ago, and over the years it's developed to be one of the top 10 cities in the world to live in terms of comfort, hospitality, and safety.
Sir, you know that every path to success comes with the challenges. So what were the main obstacles you have faced during your career?
With all of the different customers that we have, different demands, and at the time, different nationalities coming from Asia and Africa, we had to deal with the different language barriers, sometimes working with translators to get them the best possible return on investment. So a little bit about the language barrier, but also just the cultural differences. Coming to Dubai, they had to respect the culture. It is an Islamic state, and so different individuals were getting accustomed to the dress code, the respect and the politeness. It's for instance, the fact that there's zero tolerance to alcohol. In terms of certain countries you're allowed to drink that, but here zero tolerance when it comes to driving, and other factors that were perhaps acceptable in the West, in Dubai. Of course, it was all for the safety of the community, but just teaching them certain things that were slightly different from what they're used to, for their own safety and for building a better community. These were the challenges we faced, but people became better, and they were learning from that. And for me, this was the initial thing that we dealt with, and then within time it became easier and easier.
Behind every achievement, people who stood by our side and who supported us. So who have been your biggest supporters and mentors throughout your career?
Well, coming from Afghanistan, my uncle was the Afghan ambassador. So coming from that kind of background, it's about diplomacy, it's about making sure that we are always very fair in treatment. Dubai is the land of tolerance, and they accept people from different cultures and different backgrounds and different religions and different political views. These were the issues that I learned from my uncle. Being an ambassador to Afghanistan, and he was living in Japan, the culture there was such that they teach you so much about politeness and respect and patience and so on. So he was my mentor. All of these years, he helped me through my career.
So you are so lucky, actually.
Yes, very fortunate to be from such a noble background.
Now let's focus on timeless properties. So what inspired you to start this company in 2019, and also how have your previous experiences shaped the company's vision?
When I first started, I was working for the amazing real estate companies, each one at least 4 or 5 years. And one of the things that I noticed as I was building my career as a buyer, the individuals that, the agents that were helping the people buy, at times we would find it was more about just selling. It was about getting the high commission. And as a buyer, I realized that there is a gap in the market in Dubai real estate where you have to think about the customer. It's not just about doing the sales. And also, once the sale was done and you tried to calling certain agents, they would not respond. It was like the sale is done, the commission is done. So I decided to start my own company where it was about teaching all of my staff customer service. Customer satisfaction comes first. And my company, when I formed it in 2019, Timeless Properties, was about making sure that the clients are always happy. Doesn't matter if you don't do a sales. Sometimes it would take months, but we would spend a lot of time and attention educating them about the market, about the properties, about the surrounding areas, about the culture, and spending a lot of time and being really patient to make them understand these before we signed the contract. And when they were 100% sure, then we would do that. Then there came the after sales. So once they moved into the property, then we would help with the removals, the furniture, the landscape gardens, anything and everything to do with making sure that their life was comfortable in Dubai. This is what was lacking before, and this is what I brought in through my company that would help individuals that were starting new.
So you focus on your customer satisfaction.
Yes, people came in to Dubai, they heard a lot about Dubai, but it's a little bit difficult to come into a country, you're blind to the whole system. So we would get them the residency visas, at times we'd get them the golden visa, start their trading license, making sure that the schools and colleges for their children were organized and they had a good job. And it wasn't just selling the property, it was the whole lifestyle of Dubai. And to show them around Dubai, to educate them, and then it was a one-stop shop to make sure that everything was done systematically in an organized way. The sale of the property was the easy part. It was actually getting them set up to see Dubai in its full light, to see how different it is. Perhaps media portrays an image of Middle Eastern countries as not so, I mean, Dubai is one of the safest cities, and so it is compared with other GCC countries, and this is one of the best. It seems to have the headquarters of all the major multinational companies based here. It's a safe haven.
So in a competitive and ever-evolving market like Dubai's luxury real estate sector, what sets your services apart from other players in the market, and also how has the company successfully built a distinct identity for itself?
We tend to listen very carefully to the needs of every client, and this is important because at times if the client is telling you exactly what their budget is and what they're looking for, and it's good to be able to then assist him based on that. We listen very carefully. We show them a lot of comparables. You cannot push or rush a client into purchasing. It has to be something that will take time and patience. And this is something that we were finding as a buyer myself. It was more about, well, you've seen these 3-4 properties, do you want to decide? And we try to avoid the very aggressive sales pitch that happens sometimes in the West. And we want to show people what options they have. And then based on that, we can grow and find there's a lot to show. You've got downtown, you've got Marina, you've got Jebel Ali side, and you've got Mohammed bin Rashid City. There's so many different locations in Dubai. What would suit them for the criteria they're looking at, for their families, and and these are all referrals we were getting because they had big immediate families coming in. So what stood out about our company was just listening in, making sure that the client was treated with respect, and at the same time the different criteria that they're looking for.
So with the global shift towards sustainability, how do you translate your commitment to sustainability?
At the moment, we're really promoting extensively the Expo City. It's one of the most sustainable cities in the whole of Dubai, and probably will be in the world, with the biggest airport in the world opening there soon. Certain airlines are still operating, but that will be, as we go into 2026 and 2027, more airlines will be based from there. You've got the trade center that's going to be there. We were showing clients just last week. They love the fact that the majority of that part of the city is with solar energy. You're getting, it's mostly pavements, everything is underground. You're not getting cars. There's going to be electric cars there. There's going to be the taxis that will be the air taxis and the driverless cars. The whole city, there's that part of Dubai has got a lot of trees and a lot of greenery. There's so much happening on that side, and that's why all of the trade shows are going to be there. That's where the expo was based. So you're finding that now you have the boat shows and the car shows and the GITEX, and everything will be shifting there in the next 6 months, around February of 2026. So yes, all our concentration is on the Expo City now, because this is the next best thing. It will be surpassing the downtown. It's twice the size of downtown Dubai, and I think you'll agree that it's definitely growing.
Technology is not only a supportive tool, it is a core element in the success of all companies. So how do you see the role of technology in enhancing your services?
Well, we're using AI extensively throughout all of our work for getting the data and statistics based on the Department of Economic Developments, the amount of companies that are coming to Dubai. All of these are helping us in assisting people that are moving to Dubai. The virtual tours that we do, when the COVID hit, Dubai was one of the most successful cities and still operating, where the other cities went on hold, but we were still doing things remotely from home. The Dubai Land Department had the cameras where the buyer and the seller were put together. The way the properties were shown, we had virtual tours, we had videos, we had a lot of the technology that helped people see the properties, and they could actually purchase properties based on just the technology that we used to help them find the comparables and choose the ones that they could do. And the transaction was done at the Dubai Land Department through those means. And we have nowadays, Dubai has so many apps. It's one of the most technologically advanced cities in the world when it comes to doing everything through the UE Pass and the Emirates IDs. Everything is digital, everything can be done online. And the websites that we've created, this is why I think that technology is really, really important for real estate, to make sure that the people that are coming here can do things from abroad before they even arrive to Dubai.
Yeah, to enhance efficiency.
Yes, absolutely.
So now, sir, if I ask you about your future vision, where do you see your company in the next 5 to 10 years? And what specific goals do you aim to achieve?
Well, as with the majority of real estate companies, being in the industry, you get to know customer, the clientele's needs and wants. And it's easy for us to take that and start building our own. So the next step would be to buy plots of land in Dubai, and then to build buildings where the apartments are spacious with the amenities that people are looking for. It's not just, it's about sustainability, making sure that they're comfortable, but at the same time, the things that would make it easier for them, the payment plans that are post handover, the issues with all of the being close to the amenities and the beaches, etc. So the next step for us would be to grow with Dubai, perhaps closer towards the Expo City area, close to the airports, where we can buy the land and build and develop on that with timeless properties.
Wish you all the best, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, as a successful leader and after your rich experiences and your faithful journey, how can you define success?
Well, there's different definitions. We always pursue to be the best version of ourselves in real estate, and as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, stated that in the pursuit of excellence, there is no finish line. And that's what we want. We want to constantly grow and be a better company, one that is transparent, that is honest, that is reliable, and that is trustworthy. And in order to do that, we constantly have to listen to the customers' needs and the clients, and to make sure that we're providing the best customer service possible, to make sure that it gives Dubai a good name. And at the same time, more and more people are coming to that. Yeah, the population has grown. It's now 4 million in Dubai and over 10 million in the whole of the UAE. So, in answer to your question, I guess the excellence never ends. You always continue to be a better version, personal development, and making sure that everyone is happy.
Now, sir, what is your advice to young entrepreneurs aspiring to build a career in the field of properties?
Yeah, it's very important for the new people that are coming to Dubai to understand the culture, the demographics of Dubai, to know more about the basic foundation of how Dubai was built, the history of Dubai, and to be a good listener. To all of the customers that are coming in, they need to be educated about Dubai's infrastructure, what has made Dubai successful, to be honest, to be transparent, to treat everyone with a lot of patience. You've got over 180 different nationalities that are coming here, and it's going to be one of the best cities in the world to live in terms of safety and security. And to encourage people to come here, and by doing what is best, to making sure that they're comfortable. At times you find that clients will take a little bit longer to adjust, and to be patient. That's the main thing, to listen carefully to what the client's requirements are, and to make sure that Dubai's reputation is well maintained as one of the most tolerant and one of the most safest cities in the world, and to encourage others to come.
Thank you for your advice, sir. You have been here in the UAE for 20 years, and this country has for sure contributed to your success. So what is your appreciation message you would like to convey through our episode to the UAE and its rulers?
Well, we're always grateful to His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, and the royal family. They're an inspiration. For me, they have helped me and my family make Dubai the land of opportunity. I was supposed to choose between Dubai and America, and I chose Dubai, and I encourage others. I will do everything I can to be like a host, like they have been, to encourage others to come here for all that they provide: safety, security, and most of all, the land of tolerance.
Thank you so much, sir. It was my pleasure talking with you today. Wish you all the best.
Thank you very much for having me.
Dear audience, this is the end of our episode. Watch us next week. Goodbye.